I have this orders table here, and let's click on preview data. This is in 4.6, by the way, this new feature, preview data. Now I have order date column, and then I also have actual ship date column. And I want to calculate number of working days or business days between these two dates, right? So order date here is 5/31/2013. This is 8/1/2013. Want to calculate how many business days are there between those two dates. Let's see how you can do this in Encarta. Now in Encarta, you also have a date table that we ship, the CSV file we ship out of the box. You will find this in the data folder. Now here we have a column which is work day sequence. Now this column is going to give you sequence for workday, and let me explore it to just make it clear. So let's bring in date, let's bring in day name as well, and let's bring in sequence as well, workday sequence. So you will notice here that workday sequence is not increment, there's no increment in it, in the value when it is Saturday or Sunday, right? For Friday it is 1003, then for Monday it is 1004. So we can take advantage of this column to calculate number of work days between two dates. Now a way I will do that is by creating a join between orders table. That's where we have two dates, right? We have order date and ship date. So for the way I would achieve this is I'll create a join between orders table and date table for actual ship date, and again between order date and date alias table. So let me be more clear here. So there's a join between, so in date schema, before I explain this to you, in date schema here, I have this date table based on the CSV file. Then I've created date alias table, which is based on date.date table, this date table. The way you create alias in Encarta is just click on new alias, select the schema name. In this case, I selected date, and then select the table name, and then specify the name date alias. So this is what you see here, date alias, which is alias of date table. And then these two columns that you see here, I joined with date table and date alias table. So order date in orders table is joined to date column in date table, and then actual ship date in orders table is joined to date column in date alias table. Look at the diagram here, orders table joined to date and date alias table. Now this makes it very simple to do that calculation. Now all you need to do is from here, let's bring in order date and actual ship date. Now just to make it interesting, this order date joins to date table, so I can bring in date and day name from here. Actual ship date joins to date alias table, so I can bring date from here and day name here. And let's bring in sequence also. So let's bring in workday sequence from this table as well as from this table, right? So now all I need to do is to get number of business days between order date and ship date is just difference between workday sequence for date alias table and workday sequence for actual date table. When I subtract this from this, I will get the number of working days. So let's do this, number of business days. So let's call it number of business days, and formula here is sequence from date alias workday sequence minus workday sequence. Validate and save. Let's save this. There you go. So you have number of business days between actual ship date and order date. So for example, if you look at this, this is 7 here, right? Between 2/21/14 and 3/4/14, there are 2 weekends, right? 4 days. Now all I need to do is subtract this value from this to get this value. So this is one way of looking at this problem and solving it using alias feature in Encarta and also join feature in Encarta. When I say join feature, actually join is very powerful in Encarta and lets you model a lot of these scenarios just by making sure you make right joins and take advantage of that.